Hey, quick video today. So, been really busy with the full-time job. I mean, that's, I guess, why they call it a full-time job, right? It's Tuesday. Tuesday kind of equals my Monday. You know, everyone goes in on a Monday and everything's nuts and you're trying to get geared up for the week. Well, that's my Tuesday. The worst thing about it is that everybody else has Monday to get out ahead of me, and I usually walk into the office with anywhere between 50 and, I'm not kidding you, 200 emails to look at. It's I got all the other stuff I need to take care of as well. So, yeah, Tuesdays, they're busy. I also, being that this is the beginning of October, there is a ton of stuff going on. Community events, whether we sponsor them or not, or whether we just attend, there's just a ton of stuff going on in the fall. Everyone's trying to cram everything they can into this beautiful weather. And I will say, the weather is gorgeous. Everyone was talking today about how it's supposed to get cold this weekend. I'm like, cold is a relative term. So for those of you who were not aware, and there's going to be some of you that are not aware, this is not just for my friends. This is so I can make more friends. That's really what it's all about. So for all of you out there, I am originally from western South Dakota. If you are not familiar with western South Dakota, it's a bit of extremes. It can be triple-digit hot in the summer and double-digit negatives easily in the winter. I mean, the upside is the humidity levels are extremely low. I mean, from the last video, you guys know that I don't like humidity. Maybe that's because I grew up in a place that has like no humidity. I was out there a couple years ago. It hasn't been too long since the last time I visited. Love the weather. They were complaining about it being like 87, 88 in the middle of the day. And I was walking along like, my daughter and I were like, this is awesome. Because, yeah, it's hot, but there's zero humidity. It was awesome. And not to mention, not only is there temperature extremes, there's not a whole lot that keeps the wind from blowing. So in the summer, you almost always have a breeze at the very least. Anyway, so like I said, cold is relative. I'm used to cold. I'm not saying I like it. I mean, that's why I don't move back. It's too cold. But it's a nice place. Real nice place. But anyway, talking about it being cold. I don't think it's going to be cold this weekend. They're talking about like, oh, it's going to be in the 40s, mid to upper 50s as a high. Woohoo! It's great. I'm happy. We're in good shape. It can stay there. I mean, right now it's 75 degrees out. It's good. I like it. But speaking of fall, and kind of the reason that it's actually my topic of today, this is the real estate side of it, is so I was in a meeting today, or not in a meeting, I was gleaning some information, and the whole, we're going back to the freak out everybody's having, and it's an adjusting market. I think people are starting to figure out now that this is not a freak out situation. We're just adjusting for the market, and the market is the market. It's always changing, always evolving. It goes up, it goes down. Just that's the market. There's still a lot of great real estate stuff going on. One of the people that I heard discussing the topic today, they were talking about how what a fantastic fall they've had. That they are just doing gangbuster sales. I mean, that's not why I'm in the business, but to think that, I mean, they're a group. I mean, I'm one guy just trying to help people. They're a big group, but they were talking about how they had this huge month that they were just still selling like crazy, and you know, it was really good. And basically, it turned out, you know, the whole part of the conversation is that everyone wants to think there's either a seller's market or a buyer's market, and really right now we're in neither. We're just in the market. And once again, it's a good place to be because you can negotiate and have time, and things aren't just as cluttered and crazy as they were. And I've brought that up in previous videos, so nothing new there. But what I did want to talk about is it is fall, and I appreciate the idea of fall cleaning. Yeah, I know everyone gets crazy about spring cleaning. Spring cleaning is great. Don't get me wrong. I do some spring cleaning. Try to. But I think fall is one of the best times to let go of things. It's the end of the summer. You know, some people start getting geared up for the holidays. You know, they start thinking about Halloween and then Thanksgiving and Christmas, and this is where things start getting nuts and crazy, and who knows what. And now's a good time to get rid of stuff. It's fall. Start going through the house, get rid of a few things here and there. That is what I am going to be doing. I know that my weekend coming up has been planned out for me. I had very little to do with that. However, it has been planned out, and it does not involve a lot of free time, especially when it comes to cleaning, but that's okay. I'm going to get some done, and the little one and I have already discussed cleaning the house, get some things put together, and she's on board, which is whoa, clouds parted, the sunshine shined on me. That was amazing. That doesn't usually happen at all, ever, but it was great, and she's down with it. So we're going to get the house picked up a little bit, probably bring in a maid, cleaning person to get our fall fixing, get ready for the holidays. And the reason this is such a one of the reasons I brought it up is the market for me, you know, is ever ongoing. I think about buying, selling, you know, not in the way a lot of people do where it's just a constant thing. It's not my main source of income. However, I understand that towards the end of the year, you know, a lot of realtors just kind of start hanging it up, and I'm going strong. I'm picking up going, you know what? I'm still here. I've got room for more clients. And in the now fall being a great time, I think a great time of year to clean out the house. You know, maybe you can think about, you know, maybe it's time to put it on the market. Maybe it's time to start looking out there, since we are seeing a market where there might be a little bit more interest. And really, the housing stock's kind of low right now. I mean, not low, but it's lower. There's less houses on the market, and you might have exactly what somebody's looking for. It might be a great time for you. I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't sell. I'm just saying we need to keep our eyes open for opportunities, and now might be a good time, especially if you were looking to sell when there's not as much competition. A lot of that's going to depend on where you're at and what you're doing. However, if you are looking for an evaluation of how the market is in your neighborhood and what it might look like, give me a call, give me a holler, and we'll do a little research and find out what your neighborhood is looking like, what's your zip code, your neighborhood, if you got a good strong market where you're at, and maybe we can do something for you. All right, anyway, I'm going to get off here. Not quite the end of my day. I've got at least another solid 2 hours or so left. I had to jump out for a little bit, work meeting that's going to take a couple hours, and I wasn't going to make her sit around for that. I'm a good dad. So anyway, take care, everybody.